Hey everybody, it's your boy BisFitty, back again with another fast food story. So, upon watching my last video, my friend Nick reminded me that about 3 years back we had another unusual experience at a fast food restaurant. This one being Arbys. I don't know if you all know about Arbys, but it's this restaurant that just has pretty low quality, it's pretty much just fast food roast beef sandwiches. So at the time that this story took place, they were having this deal where you could get 4 of the Arby's melts, which is just their regular sandwich with cheese on it, for $5, which is a pretty good deal. So Nick and I hop into his truck and head down to Arby's. We get there and we order 29 sandwiches. I know that sounds ridiculous, but we just threw them all in the fridge and would eat them for days. But we ordered 29 sandwiches with like half of them on onion buns because my girlfriend at the time, Laura, did not like sesame seeds. So we ordered them with onion buns. And apparently this sounded ridiculous, and I can understand that it did. 29 sandwiches, so they repeat it back. You need 29 sandwiches with this many with onion buns. We're like, yeah, that's correct. So at this point, we pull up to the window, and we're told by the shift manager that they can't put our sandwiches on onion buns. But it's Arby's policy that a lot of people are allergic to sesame seeds, so if you don't want sesame seeds, you can get it on an onion bun, no problem. Done it plenty of times, but this time, apparently with the special, it wasn't allowed, even though the computer had no problem ringing it up. So, we asked for 2 packets of their Arby's barbecue sauce per sandwich, which comes to 58 packets. We're not actually asking them to count out 58, we're just asking for a large handful. So, right on the spot, you could see them you could see it in their face. They're making up this rule. They're like, oh, I'm sorry, that's too many Arby's sauces. You can only have 20 packs per order. And I was like, I'm not asking for anything ridiculous. I'm just asking for 2 packs per sandwich. And they're just like, oh no, you can't have more than 20 packs of Arby's sauce. I have 29 sandwiches, so apparently I'm supposed to split up Arby's sauce packets, little 1 ounce packets, not like 1/4 ounce packets probably, of sauce between multiple sandwiches. So this is just bullshit, because I'm pretty sure that if I went up there and I ordered 1 order of the 4 for $5 that they were having, and 4 sandwiches and 8 packets of Arby's sauce, they'd have no problem with it. So why can't I have 2 packets of sauce per sandwich with more sandwiches? It makes perfect sense. But this wasn't allowed. So I'm like, alright, whatever. We have our 20 packs of sauce, and my boy Nick drives around the corner, and he parks in a parking spot, and asks me to go inside and grab a bunch more Arby's sauce packets. Well, I've been to Arby's a bunch of times, so I know that they don't have packages sitting around. They have this pump thing with the little half-ounce shot paper cups that you put ketchup in, which I'm not gonna go get a bunch of those. But he came up with the brilliant idea of asking for a free cup of water, and then using this cup to fill it with Arby's sauce. So I go in, because pretty much if anyone tells me I won't do something, I will do it. I'm sure if I ever get comments on videos, I'm now going to have a bunch of comments telling me to do ridiculous ass shit. My girlfriend pretty much has veto power, because as much as I would love all you guys to follow me and watch my videos, at the end of the day, she's the one who makes me happy. So, whatever. But, so I go inside and I get a cup of water, and I chug down the cup of water, and I just start pumping a shitload of Arby's sauce into this fucking cup. And fucking day shift manager bitch fucking walks up and is like, what are you doing? I just look at her and I go, nothing, and I run out of the store. I fucking just bolt out of the store. So I get into the truck, and we're cracking up, and then Nick's like, oh, we better count these sandwiches, because they're probably going to shortchange us on this. So he counts the sandwiches, and there's only 28. When we ordered 29, they repeated it twice. So Nick decides he's going to go inside this store, because he's afraid of what will happen if they see me again after just running in and getting it, basically, I guess, stealing a cup of their sauce. So he goes in, and apparently the shift manager was like, the special's only for 4 for $5, and 28 is a multiple of 4. 29 is not. And Nick needed a fucking math lesson from someone who didn't quite make it past fast food manager. But anyway, so she says that's what she rang us up for, the 28. Even though many times, it was probably like twice, but at least twice we said we want 29. 29, it was repeated back. We didn't care about the price of the other one. Honestly, the whole reason that I didn't want 28 is because I didn't want to give Nick 4 sandwiches. I don't know why. At the time I was being a dick. I didn't want to give him 4 sandwiches. I was just fucking with him. But apparently, in order to get this extra sandwich that we asked for multiple times, they would have to ring it up. And I have no problem paying for the sandwiches I ask for, but when I ask for them multiple times and you fuck up, at that point I don't really want to pay it, especially since you're giving me a hard fucking time. But, I mean, at the end of the day, we ended up doing a formal complaint, and then I just didn't follow it through because I didn't care anymore. But, so, basically, the moral of the story is, if you go to Arbys, no matter if you get 1 sandwich, 20 sandwiches, 100 sandwiches, ask for 20 packets of sauce, because apparently that's their limit. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous. I wanted 2 sauces per 2 packets of sauce per sandwich, but I couldn't even get 1 sauce per sandwich. It's ridiculous. They act like we're passing around these sauces like they're fucking joints. Like, yo dog, let me get a hit of that Arby's sauce. Alright dog, but don't be using too much. We gotta ration this shit. Yo man, where's my other sandwich? Sorry man, we only got 28 because Arby's sucks. And then my friend dies of starvation because he doesn't get his sandwich. But you know what? We got our 1 packet of sauce that we can pass around. So you know what? It's all good. But yeah, that was just well, actually, my friend John had to add his 2 cents to the story. So I thought that I would add this in too. He said apparently the way that Nick and I look, he wouldn't have given us all of the sauce we wanted either, which is just fucked up. He's just being a dick. But then he's like, he says that if we had come in, he also would have made up a rule. And I'm reading a comment that he wrote on this whole shenanigans episode of Arbys fucking, I don't know. But so he says, on the other hand, I can understand where the Arbys manager is coming from. I mean, if I worked there and saw you two, I would have said sorry, but it's 1 Arbys sauce packet per person per lifetime, and I think I recall seeing you before. Also, switching from sesame bun to onion bun requires that we charge you $20 for each onion piece per bun. It's a new policy that we started about 2 minutes ago when you guys came in asking for it. Tough luck. We're not letting you out until you pay. And then he goes on to say, anyways, perhaps next time when it happens, you should go inside and instead of just asking for the sauce, pull out a gun and say, this is a stick-up, now hand over all your valuables. What the hell is this? I don't want your money. Give me your Arby's sauce packets. Nobody gets hurt. And of course, after that heist, we would get cocky and start robbing all the Arby's sauces and stealing or start robbing all the Arby's. See, I'm not editing this shit yet. I'm still working on it. But anyway, I'm going to steal all your Arby's sauce and apparently until we die of sauce overload. And I don't know, John's fucking crazy. But anyway, that was my story. I'm sorry that I've been rambling on for opening up the little window here. It's been about 8 minutes. If you watch this whole thing, thanks. I mean, I doubt anyone's going to. I mean, Nick probably isn't going to. As soon as I say, hey, I made that video you told me to make, I'm posting it on YouTube right now, probably isn't going to watch it. But if any of you do, thanks, man. Seriously. I mean, from now on, I'm going to try not to let him get on this fucking long with my rambling and shit. But anyway, BisFitty, out.